So this fight will take place near the start of the war arc, with Konohamaru being on his King Bun timing. My boy was looking for straight violence. And once his request to join the front lines was denied cause he a little ass jit, Konohamaru would take matters into his own hands and jump Temari. This is the definition of a crash out, a modern day YN if I must say so myself. As when he found out that Temari was in town, he knew he had to jump her to prove he could hang with the big dogs in the Great Shinobi War. And this surprise attack would start by him hiding in the bushes, stalking Temari. Konohamaru, what's your freaky ass doing? This the creepy shit you get told when Naruto is your sensei. And once his plan was solidified, he would confront Temari. Now Konohamaru's highlights only consist of one moment in the whole show, which is taking down one of the paints. But this shit might increase his mixtape highlights to 6 seconds. Cause my boy confronted her with his nuts hanging with no fear. Shit, he gets extra points for flying in too, cause that shit was kinda cold. Now one of the perks of being Naruto's disciple is learning the sexy jutsu, but also having the power to rage bait anyone at any time. As when he rage baited Temari into fighting a little ass jit, Konohamaru would make the first move by spitting ash all over her. Konohamaru, where your bag at, bruh? You gotta start the fight with something more vicious than some ash. That shit ain't gonna damage no one. Shit will just make me dirty. And as soon as he spat that shit on Temari, he blew that shit right back at it. Sorry ass technique. Konohamaru, you need to go deeper in your bag if you wanna whoop her. You finding someone in the big leagues. This ain't no D-rank mission no more, big fella. You gotta lock the fuck in, lil bro. And after catching a Uno reverse, Konohamaru would get rage baited by Temari. How you gonna fall for your own tricks? Temari, you gotta stick to throwing hands, bro, cause this was some of the worst trash talking I'd ever seen. Undertaker talks better trash than this and he barely speaks. But either way, this would get Konohamaru to go deeper in his back, as he would hit her with a shuriken, and then shadow clone that motherfucker in midair. Yeah, that's the bag I was talking about, lil bro. But that move still ain't gonna cut, as Temari would blow that shit once again, and talk even more shit about the Sarutobi clan.
The Sarutobi, a bunch of bitches.
Don't talk ill of the name, ho.
And this would be enough to trigger Konohamaru further, as he would hit him with the vintage multi-shadow clone jutsu. But this still wouldn't be enough, as when he tried jumping Temari, she would start smacking up every shadow clone with her fan. My boy had all them shadow clones and did 0 damage. One of them even started riding the fan. To get manhandled like that by a woman, bruh. I don't give a shit that he a kid or a clone, cause that shit is blasphemy. Konohamaru, you need to start hitting the weight room, little bro. And as Temari continued to cook this little jit up, she would start going in her back and send Konohamaru flying into a tree. Konohamaru, you ain't even landed a single strike. Bro, you ain't even touched her. And on top of that, you letting her talk even more shit. And here I thought it was over for Konohamaru, until Temari brought up Big Brother Naruto. This is where I draw the line too, cause I wouldn't let anyone talk ill of Big Brother Naruto either. But when I seen this emotion, I started getting hyped. I knew this next attack was gonna be devious, as my boy Konohamaru pulled out the classic Rasengan. Shit had this bitch mesmerized. And at this point I was screaming, "Do it, Konohamaru! Tear that ass up!" And as Konohamaru leaped from the tree about to connect with Temari's dome, Shikamaru would spawn out of nowhere and catch him in midair with his shadow strangle jutsu, tossing him around and sending him and the Rasengan into the floor. And the damage that Rasengan did to the nature around him. Ooh-wee. I mean, it was so crazy, it made the detail on the bridge change. Look at this shit. That shit had some serious venom behind it. Thank goodness Shikamaru came to save the day, cause someone was gonna die that day. And after getting some respect from Temari, this fight would be deemed a friendly draw. Now the lesson for this one is, if you want to prove conviction to your goals, to yourself, you must start facing challenges where you know you will probably fail. As in failure, there may lie some pieces to the puzzle that may help you achieve your goal. But either way, I've been yapping for too long, so like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Thank y'all boys for watching, and may peace be upon you.